I'm going to tell you a story. The first thing I understand is time doesn't work the way together. You call me Oracle, Lois Steiny. Welcome to the cult. And I'm going to be, as you'll find from which list this is on, picking up in my Antichrist reference series. Now, what am I doing in this one? Haven't I kind of played this one out? Interesting fact. I'd actually kind of forgotten something. This is about, drawn from Wikipedia, list of people who claim to be Jesus. Now, it is my understanding there's actually some very specific requirements to be an Antichrist besides just, like, claiming to be or believing yourself to be Jesus. That's just my understanding. Because, like, someone who has, like, some mental health issues who, like, starts believing that they're Jesus, that doesn't make them the Antichrist. That just makes them confused. So, while this is the Antichrist reference series, not all these people may in fact be Antichrists. Although some of them could be, depending on how seriously they actually claim to be. Because part of the Antichrist deal is actually, like, actually claiming to be Christ and, like, trying to take Christ's place. So, like, alright, 17th century, Rhys Evans. Rhys Evans. 1607, 1660, who later renamed himself Arise Evans, was a Welsh prophet who traveled to London to spread his premonitions. He was arrested and imprisoned around 1650 in Newgate Prison for impersonating Christ. Probably died there. Contreras, okay, and that is the only one of record in the 17th century. In the 18th century, there is Contreras Selivanov, the founder and leader of the Skopsy sect in the Russian Empire, 1730s to 1832, and Anne Lee, 1736 to 1784, the founder and leader of Shakers. Lee's followers referred to her as Mother, believing that she was the female incarnation of Christ on Earth. Shakers are pretty good people, from what I understand, actually. Alright, 19th century. Alright, I'm going to go through 19th century and probably do 20th century ones in another video. So, 19th century. John Nichols Thorne, 1799 to 1838, a Cornish merchant and politician who claimed to be the savior of the world and reincarnation of Jesus Christ in 1834. He was killed during a confrontation with government soldiers at Battle of Bossenden Wood on the 31st of May, 1838, near Hamlet, Kent. That sucks for him. Not gonna lie. William Price, 1830 to 1893. Wow, he was old when he died. A Welsh neo-druid who claimed that two of his sons were Jesus. Oh, this also includes people who claimed that other people were Jesus. Interesting. Welsh neo-druid. 1800s. Interesting. Arnold Potter, 1804 to 1872, schismatic Latter-day Saint leader. He claimed the spirit of Jesus Christ entered his body and became he became Potter Christ, son of the living God. He died in an attempt to ascend to heaven by jumping off a cliff. And his body was later retrieved and buried by Lars. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That is dark. Baha'u'llah. Born Shiite, adopted Baptism later in 1844. He claimed to be prophesied fulfillment of the promised one of major religions, including Hinduism, Judaism, Zoroastrianism, Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. He founded the Baha'i faith in 1863. Yeah, Baha'i is actually fascinating. Baha'i is a fascinating religion. Baha'i believe that the fulfillment of the prophecies of the second coming of Jesus, as well as prophecies of the fifth Buddha Maitreya, and many other religious prophecies were begun by Bab in 1844 and then by Baha'u'llah. They commonly compare the fulfillment of Christian prophecies to Jesus' fulfillment of Jewish prophecies, where in both cases, people are expecting the literal fulfillment of apocalyptic statements. William W. Davies, 1833 to 1906, leader of the Latter-day Saint schismatic group called the Kingdom of Heaven, located in Washington. Oh man, I think I've heard of these guys. The Kingdom of Heaven. Oh man. He taught his followers that he was the Archangel Michael. Oh. I wonder if... Yo, Michael, did you actually have a part with William W. Davies? I... Alright, fine, yes. Who had previously lived as biblical Adam, Abraham, and David. So you got him to buy into all that, is what you're telling me. Michael, you got him to buy into all that? You got William W. Davies to buy into all that? Yeah. You thought that was hilarious, didn't you? I mean, of course I did. He's human. You are all so stupid. Michael, I hate you so much. When his son Arthur was born on the 11th of February, 1868, Davies declared that the infant was the reincarnated Jesus Christ. When Davies' second son David was born, 1869, he was declared to be God the Father. That was more of what you find hilarious, Michael. That was some of my best stuff. Oh man, I hate you so much. Mirzam Ghulam Ahmad of Kadian, India. Fun fact, apparently a ton of people actually accidentally go to India, trying to go to Indiana. Claimed to be the awaited Mahdi, as well as the second coming and likeness of Jesus and the promised Messiah at the end of time. He claimed to be Jesus in the metaphorical sense and character. He found the Ahmadiyya movement in 1889, vision of the rejuvenation of Islam, and claimed to be commissioned by God for the reformation of humankind. Cyrus Teed, 1839 and 1908, of American physician, claimed to be reincarnation of Jesus, to have obtained knowledge regarding the hollow Earth theory, presenting a cosmological model having the Earth as an inverted sphere and remaining universe located within. Wow, that is fascinating. Cyrus Teed was a hollow Earth Jesus. That is fascinating. I didn't know there was a hollow Earth Jesus. Wow, that's pretty cool. Carl Brown, 1849 to 1914, American activist and leader of the Coxey's Army protest movement, claimed to be the partial reincarnation of Jesus. Partial reincarnation. That's interesting. All right, that is part one of the list. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.